Hello everybody, we're going to talk about, we're going to summarize what we should have learned from our investigation. We have a, h, and k in vertex form of a quadratic function. And vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So we need to kind of talk about what a, h, and k each do to a function. And then we need to apply that to the formula. So h and k are the most straightforward, right? We should have learned that h and k tell us where the vertex are. So I'm going to kind of just like make this one box. Just so we have a little bit more room to talk about what's going on here. So h and k, right? H tells us the horizontal shift, right? It goes left or right, right? Positive numbers, if we have a plus number in there, indicate it going left. Negative numbers indicate it going right. And that's because it's x minus h. So if it is minus h and I plug in a positive number, I'll have x minus 2. Let's say if I plug in positive 2. But if I plug in negative 2, right, indicating like a leftward shift, I'll have x minus negative 2 minus negative is positive. So that ends up being positive. Now, k doesn't have that problem, right? Because k is the vertical shifts, right? So it's up and down stuff. But since it's plus k at the end, there is no worry about that. Now, a is the more complicated guy, where h and k really focus on where the parabola is located on the coordinate grid. A worries about the shape of the parabola, right? So A kind of deals with a couple of things. A can make it wider and narrower, right? Or it can flip it, right? Changing the concavity, changing it from concave up to down. So the flipping happens with negative a values. But then the wider, narrower, we're not so much worried about the sign of a. We're talking about whether it's bigger or smaller than 1. Whether I'm multiplying it by a big number or I'm multiplying by a small number. Remember, multiplying by a big number is going to make it taller, so it's going to get narrower, right? So if a is greater than 1, it gets narrower. If a is less than 1, it gets wider, which is kind of counterintuitive to what you would think. All right. Thanks, guys, and have a good day.